Hey everybody, just a quick video here. Now, if you're anything like me, when you first started running or getting into the sport, you've probably found yourself in an environment, especially in a sports shop, where they are reeling off names to you and you're nodding along, or you have done what you might do if you go to a restaurant and you can't pronounce what's on the menu. You kind of gamble, don't you? So I thought it might be a little bit fun to go through and just have a little chat about how to pronounce some of these brands. This is just a bit of fun, by the way. So first brand up, Adidas, 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 any of those. This next one, I actually thought when I first started running it was Oasics. I thought it was an O. Asics, 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 ASI, CS, Asics. Next one, pretty straightforward, I think. Brooks, Brooks, Brooks. I think that sounds about right. Next one, Ultra. I've heard people say Ultra, Ultra. I think it's pretty basic, that one. Oh, what a laugh this next one is. Hoka, Hoka, Hoka 11, Hoka One One, Hoka 101, all sorts of variations. And let's not even get started about some of their variants within their shoes. Try and name those when you're in a shop. Best just a point, I think. Next one, I've heard people say Mizuno, Mizuno. I always think it's Mizuno because that card game Uno at the end. Just think it's pretty standard to call it Mizuno. The next one, I had no idea. When I first saw this on a shoe, I didn't realise that little foot thing at the end was actually an 8. So Inov, INOV. Of course, it's Innovate, but when you're looking at it for the first time, that doesn't actually look an 8, really, does it? It's a foot. Inov foot, Inov toes, Inov toe, Inov foot. Next one, and when you see the symbol on its own, it took me a little bit of time to recognise that as an NB. Of course, it's New Balance. New Balance. Reminds me of that singer Holly Valance, that song Kiss Kiss. A little retro cut there. Next one, Nike. Nike. The swoosh. Next one, Salomon. Solomon. Salomon. Popular now, of course, when you're looking trendy. Patagonia. Patagonia. Patagonia, 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 Patagonia. Next one, OMM, OMM, and it actually stands for Original Mountain something. I can't quite remember what that actually stands for. Original Mountain something. Let me just remind myself. Original Mountain Marathon. There we go. OMM. Original Mountain Marathon. Next one. Reebok. Reebok. Following on. Skechers. Now when you see the S on its own, it's not actually that obvious. Close to the Salomon S, but a little bit different. So Skechers, pretty straightforward. Oh, this next one here. I had no idea what that was. When I first saw the logo, it looks like a little man. Could be like a little duck looking up in the air. Remember Pingu? Reminds me of Pingu, that little icon there. Of course, it's on cloud. Yeah. Following on again, become relatively trendy, I suppose, in the last 12 months with the under 18s. The North Face, or if you're really cool, just North Face. If you see that logo on its own, looks like the Wi-Fi signal. But yeah, the North Face. Next one's a bit of a laugh. Saucony, 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 Saucony. Yeah, Saucony. One of those. Next one, LA Sportiva, La Sportiva, La Sportiva, La Sportiva. And one of the last ones, Mountain. Of course, it's not. Montaigne, Montane, Loads of variations. And, one thing to note is when you're in a shop, don't feel embarrassed if you've got no idea how to pronounce some of these brands. Just point to the one you want to try on and let the person in the shop pronounce the name of it for you. Like I say, these are just the brands, just a few that I picked up, which I thought were quite funny. And I've heard people pronounce them in the different ways that I just shared with you. But when you start to get into those individual shoe names as well, especially the Hoka One One, with all sorts of random fun ones that they've got, yeah, that starts to get a little bit humorous. But anyway, this video just for a bit of a laugh. And are there any brands that you want to write down in the comments below that you had no idea how to pronounce, you had no idea what it even represented just by looking at the logo, or any that I've missed off that are quite funny? Like I said, it's just a bit of fun for this video, really. All right, catch up with you soon.